What up, y'all? This is Adam Gerard, LA Ghetto Time Knows. We here in the building. I want to get right down to the point, man. Just some things on my mind, man. I want to talk about morality and the origins of morality. And so I was just thinking, like, which which came first? Uh, and let me know. Let me let y'all know where I'm going with this. Uh, I'm a Torah follower, right? And so I like to use logic, right? I don't like using all this science and DNA and all of this stuff right here to prove a point, right? Uh, I like to I like to dig into the natural essence of man. Like what did the original man, how he feel, his concepts, what did he think about? How did all these different religions come around? What's the basis of them? Things like that. And so, specifically dealing with the moral dietary laws of the scriptures and all of that stuff. Man, you hear these people, man, these debates and these arguments, man, and everybody just be like. Let me give you a perfect example, and I'm gonna get straight down to it. When somebody sit there and say that the land of Canaan was a amalgamated place, right? Uh, um, Everybody holding hands, having babies and shit, and light, dark, everything there. I mean, I can understand that would be like a city. You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles is an amalgamated city. You know what I'm saying? Even ancient Babylon, and different parts of the world at at certain times where kingdoms were big and big cities. I mean, people were from every race living there. I mean, that's simple. I mean, that's logical right there. That it makes sense. Like, but when you dealing with specific uh religious religious practices, things like dietary laws and uh and moral conduct and all of these things, it has an origin. And so this video is dedicated to you haters, right? You Torah haters, right? You people that walk around and you sit there and say that, well, from what I hear about these Indo-European invasion bringing some statute laws and commandments. Now, from the jump, that don't even sound right. You get these people, man, that straight argue with Hebrew Israelites and just like they use the moral law and they say, well, this is a concept before the scriptures was even written and all of that stuff right there. But guess what? We can't find it though, right? We can't find it. I mean, we can go into Samaria and we can even go into shit. We can go into Jainism, dealing with the Hindu shit and all that stuff. Buddha basically is Jainism. Um, what they practice, and then we can go to Egypt, and then we can see the 42 laws and all that stuff. So when we dealing with the moral laws, we sit here and think that the origins of these laws came later on in time. That's crazy. And so we're dealing with a scale, right? Say for instance, when we dealing with the Canaanite religion, we dealing with Baal, and then the scriptures sit there and tell you that yeah, King David and them had to ransack these niggas. Joshua and them had to beat these heathens up because these heathens just, yeah. Excuse me, man. Daughter came in, had to help her with the homework, right? Yeah. So Joshua and them, they go there. Um, the God of the Bible ordained, nigga, that these heathens be killed. Then you have these blackety black Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Later on, I mean, this whole argument about nigga were the Hebrew Israelites black and all that stuff right there. And so they go to the extremes and they sit there and say that this was a amalgamation, the Habaru, like these was a mixed group of people. Hey, look at the walls, Babylonian walls, Sumerian walls, all of these walls, man. You see a Hindu looking nigga, right? So, and that's funny right there because I mean like out of any of them walls, Sumer, like all of these generations, all these centuries, and you never see no slaves that look like some African like black people. Ain't that strange to you? I mean, so people don't understand that dealing with uh I forgot what they call that right there, but let's just look at it like this. Why do the captives of the Sumerians, Assyrians, and Babylonians, why do they captives all look like them? So this was like an Art Deco style. I mean, like, and even if you dealing with Egypt, the Sashu and the Amu and all of these people that you see, these Egyptians, these tall ass Egyptians holding by the head and all of this stuff right here. When you look at the Egyptian damn near look like the Sashu. Like these Egyptians on these walls, these motherfuckers don't look like Africans. So man, these are things you gotta think about. So I want to go into some history, right? These are things that I did research on, man. This is about 9 years ago, man. So kind of rusty, but I still know what I'm talking about, right? So let's deal with the moral law and who established the moral law. And so in order to do this, man, let's just jump all the way back to the history that's available earliest men, right? So we got Homo sapiens and we got Neanderthals. So I'm thinking like if these the only two type of people on earth, right? And I don't want to hear that bullshit about Neanderthals and I even hear blackety black people even say like Homo sapiens, erectus, and all of these things were not the modern humans that we see right now. That's a lie right there. And so, uh, what I said, or to say that is to say that when we're dealing with the turn of the century studies of skeletal remains, and we dealing with this new era of haplogroups in DNA. This new era of DNA was nothing but a hoodwinking to dilute you from studying the skeletons. See, The blackity blacks, they don't study the skeletons. The fuck the DNA. Something right now. What I learned from all my research is that the way that they know who these people were and where these people migrated and all that, before DNA, they did studies on toads, man. Keels. Your heel. Your heel, and they did the keel, the line that go in the middle of your head. They study elbows. I'm talking about the elbow joints, the knee joints. They study the measurement of the ribs and all this stuff. So in the 19th century, they already knew who was who. They were grabbing these Homo sapien bones and they was grabbing these Neanderthal bones, and they was like, wait a minute. These people belong to some people that we can see right now. Man, and so I'm gonna start off. Let's clear up the Neanderthal. If you bias niggas, stop being biased and go with the data, you would know that the Neanderthals are kin to the Denisovans, and the Denisovans would be your modern day Papua New Guinean, Australian, Australoid type looking people. Now that's a key factor when we dealing with Australoids, because the studies that was done in the 19th century showed a Australoid people, and when you go into in depth and you study these skeletons and this cranium of this type of people, you would find this skull all the way up in fucking Europe, all the way in the Mediterranean coast. You would find these migrations by the skeletons. Fuck the DNA, nigga. We doing it by the skeletons. So, and that's a myth about, because the whole theory broke down in the 90s when they discovered, or scientists discovered, that this pale gene derived from 8,000 BC, extra stretch, I say 12 to 7,000 BC. So that the connection that they had towards the Neanderthals, that broke off. And so that opened up a whole new research, and the research turns out to be by Mark Planck's Institute. This is another bias that these blackity black niggas that don't want to tell you. Mark Planck's Institute, the leading researchers on the Neanderthals, broke down the sequence and everything. They strictly tell you that these people were colored people. Now, you'll be like, and so that's the same sequence when you're dealing with European Neanderthals, and you sit there and say they were light-skinned, brown, and then they throw the red hair in there, and then they throw the blue eyes up in there and all that stuff right there. Well, guess what? They did the same thing with the goddamn atomically modern man. They did the same thing. They say that the African came out of Africa, lived up in Syria, the Levant and all that, and then went up north, and then around 15,000 BC to 7,000 BC, they were brown, dark, light brown, with blue eyes, and their hair started getting curly and all that stuff, and they put the same jacket on the African as they did the damn Neanderthal. See, they don't want you to know your history, brothers and sisters. They don't want you to do research on skeletal remains. The available research that we have, the data that we have out here, it's so simple. When Blumenbach went up into Russia in the Caucasus Mountains, and his boy was bringing them skulls from all over the world, they probably was, fresh killed skulls or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how they was doing it, right? The French, I forgot what you call them, where they study the skulls and all of that stuff right there. But anyway, they was bringing Blumenbach, because this guy right here, this is where the Nazi movement came from, the Aryan race, the whole Japhet theory, the whole thing took hold in the Enlightened century. You niggas trying to throw this shit on us, and we know where the origins come from, but you trying to throw it on us. They use the biblical Japhet theory. That's a recent event. You can't and they, and let me and even if you go back to the church fathers, you can even go back to Herodotus and all of that, right? How would a Herodotus know that the Scythians were descendants of Japhet when this nigga never, when in his book, he never, in his trips going to the Levant and the Canaanites and Phoenicians and all that, he described all these people, but he don't describe the people who actually told the story about Japhet. No mention of Hebrew Israelites or nothing. Mighty peculiar. That's strange. That's weird. But in his literature, and then the people who vibed off of him, this Scythian Japhet theory popped up. And if y'all look at my other videos, man, I already show y'all, man, that the Pharisees, these rabbis, these goddamn Idumeans, who were converted during the Maccabean period, and they wasn't ordained to be fucking priests in the temple. Even in the book of Josephus, what's that? Chapter 10, verse 10, section. You know they dealing with the sections and all that. Even biblical scholars tell you, just like that's why they call Herodotus the father of lies. They already tell you that these books been edited by later people. Man, that's so everything I love. These blackity black niggas know deep down in their heart, they know the research on that shit. And they still push a goddamn lie. Because it's a hate doctrine, not towards the Torah, but it's a hate doctrine towards a people that's separated from the majority group and said we not going to do this no more. See, these people hate laws that they know they are committing in their life. If you like rats and hookers and wilding out in clubs and all of that shit, nigga, when somebody tell you about the Bible, nigga, you're going to find a way, nigga, to disprove it. That's what these niggas do. And so the new theory is that, nigga, the book ain't even black at all. Well, that's not what our ancestors thought in the late 1800s when the development of the churches started to happen, because all we knew was swing down sweet chariot. People wasn't saying in their mind that Jesus was white. Our slave ancestors knew that them people was dark-skinned people. They knew this. I mean, man, come on, man. Even when you're dealing with Islam, even when you're dealing with the Moors. If the Moors was the first people living in the colonies, or not even the colonies, the Spanish Inquisition, If these Moors was the first person that was living here, nigga, they follow Islam, nigga. And nigga, is Muhammad white or was he black? Nigga, is Allah white or black, nigga? So, just that whole goddamn theory right there of Christianity brought the first goddamn brought the Yahweh God and all of that shit to America. They brung that. That's a lie. All this shit is lies, bro. These niggas is straight telling lies, man. So let me get back. So, basically, Southeast Asians and all that shit, they got more Neanderthal traits than the goddamn European. The whole theory broke up, nigga, in the from the 1900s, nigga, until they did the DNA sequence and all that shit, and they found out that the Neanderthals didn't give them the fucking gene. They say red hair. They say some colored eyes. But guess what? The Grimaldi man and the Cheddar man, these motherfuckers supposed to be some blue-eyed people. Some dark niggas with some blue eyes. So if you gonna believe stuff, that's circulatory arguments, bro. Right? So I'm just trying to establish that you got Neanderthals right here, and then to put the cap on that right there, Neanderthals, the oldest skulls they ever found on Earth were Neanderthal skulls. But the oldest skulls that they found were Neanderthals. And Mark Planck Institute tell you that these was dark-skinned people. But here go the dagger right here. What about the goddamn Neanderthals that lived in the Levant? What? Wait, hot climate? Mild climate? Matter of fact, when you go to Gabel and all that stuff, you see a war that they had with the Homo sapiens. Arrows all in the skulls, in the backs. Nigga, this is a fucking war. And even you see hybrid goddamn baby skulls. That's mixed with motherfucking Homo sapiens and Neanderthals. So damn, my nigga. So if you trying to sit here and say that these Neanderthals wasn't no modern day humans, you mean to tell me that some goddamn Africans gonna come out of Africa and see some motherfucking generically deficient, mutated looking ass fucking humans, and nigga gonna sit there and run up in them, my nigga? If you mean to tell me you looking at yourself, you looking at your sisters, you looking at your mama, you looking at all of them, and then you looked at this handicapped looking weird ass person, and you sit there and turn around and be like, oh, she looks sexy to me, because the concept of sexiness always been in our mind. Man, these thoughts and all of this shit that we have, this lust we have for women and all of this stuff for a pretty girl and all that shit, these blackity black niggas try to make you sit there and think that these motherfucking Homo sapiens weren't looking for no bomb ass fine ass girl. Like, nigga, I want a bomb ass girl. Nah, she ugly. Nah, nigga, I want a fine one. They trying to make you think they wasn't even thinking about that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is enlightenment, romanticizing, my nigga. Soothing your goddamn head, man, making you think this shit, my nigga. There was always racism on Earth from the beginning of the goddamn Earth. Now, let me give you my belief. I believe that Genesis chapter 1, God created male and female. He created all nations at the same time on Earth. So you had it took me a long time to figure this out, family. You might see on my other videos where I might say like, yeah, they came later. I'm just for the argument saying before 7,000 BCE, I would argue that point right there. But if we're arguing the point of one man and one woman on Earth, I'm a throw the data out there. that shows that there were more people on earth before supposedly Adam and Eve. So I mean, like, bro, we got the skulls right here, my nigga. So either the timeline in the Bible is off, or there were people living before Adam and Eve. And so that's what I feel that's going on right there. So bam, if it was like that, if God made a gang of people at the same time, then that mean you had the white man up there in wherever they live.
Where is it flower covered?
But I swear to God, there was racism back then, and this is real simple. All you gotta do is see the races that's here today. If God created people at the same time, you see Hindu still here. You see Hindus still here. You see Chinese still here. And you see blacks still here. So that means when they saw them way back then, they said in their mind, oh hell no, we ain't fucking with them. See, this is called logic, bro. This is what I be talking about when these niggas be sitting there and and these debates and these arguments based all off the Bible, bro. Like we was in some type of utopia where wasn't nobody racist and didn't nobody have no thoughts in their head and wasn't nobody like, ugh, that's ugly. Like, ooh, that bitch stank. Like we weren't thinking about none of this shit. Bro, we was thinking about this shit ever since we became humans on earth, bro. That's why we're still deep as black people, bro. Colored people throughout the whole world, whether dealing with Eskimos, Hindus, Indians, Southeast Asians, all that, bro, because we maintain doing it to each other. An action that we saw within our own people. Wasn't nobody looking at these dirty motherfuckers and be like, nigga, fuck my girl, fuck my race, nigga, I'ma just start doing it to them. These niggas is putting out a propaganda scheme. This is the haplogroup theory. This is the new enlightenment movement that these people are pushing out here, man. Everybody loved everybody at the beginning of the world, and even if you don't believe that people that the multitude of people created, even if you believe in the Adam and Eve story, incest. And then after Noah, some more incest, and then we start getting these mutations around 3000 BC. Like, what the fuck, bro? This shit is fucking crazy, my nigga. I mean, this shit is crazy right here. You got people out here believing in the Yakub story, a science lab in the mountains somewhere, and they put some ooze together and they did all this and all this shit is crazy. I'm trying to use the simplest logic that I can think about. And what I'm saying is that it had to be a lot of people on earth at the same time. All this fucking weather and mutation. Bro, if you believe in that shit, then you believe in the fucking out of Africa theory. Stop saying that you don't believe in out of Africa theory, but you believe in climate change. Nigga, there's niggas that live in Boston and up north and in Pennsylvania and all of that shit. And these niggas still dark, nigga. There's fucking white people that live in South Africa, my nigga, for over 100 years, and they still producing pale babies. When the fucking mutation gonna happen, man? Oh my God, man. This shit is crazy, my nigga. These niggas everywhere with this shit, man. All all to disprove. I mean, no, propaganda hate scheme, because these people in this Bible tell a story about how they separated from the fucking heathen. Now, let's jump into the Homo sapiens out of Africa, because these niggas believe in out of Africa theory, right? Coming out of Africa, and like through my research, you study things like when they, for instance, when they dig up the skulls and they see when they dig up the skulls and they do the DNA on the teeth and shit, they actually found grains of food in their teeth and shit and all of that. And so here's where the separation comes in. Through the data, nigga. The fucking data, nigga. This data is old, man. Through the data, it shows you that we were dealing with two different spiritual systems. What? That's why I had to go through the Neanderthal real fast as opposed to the Homo sapien, just to give you some facts to show you that they were colored, they part of the Asiatic family. And now we're going to get to the third point of things like dietary habits. Now you hear Neanderthal bear cave, and I'm pretty sure they ate bears and lions and all type of shit. That's up in Europe. But when we're dealing with the Levant, the Zigro area, this whole Fertile Crescent area where these Neanderthals lived, and we dealing with the Homo sapiens, they got data and they got records of these niggas fucking stoves that they were cooking out of. And it turns out that these damn Neanderthals were eating healthier than the damn Homo sapiens. What? Okra, nuts and berries, and most importantly, elk, sheep, and deers. They go to Mark Planck's Institute and they tell you they found the grains up in damn Neanderthals' teeth. And they say majority of them that they found that these people were eating a certain type of meat and eating certain type of herbs and spices. But guess what, goddammit? When you go to these goddamn blackety black ancient Homo sapien niggas, man, these niggas were eating everything up under the sun. You know why? Because you migrating out your habitat and you going to a new habitat. Man, when America first, when the to America, they ate every animal that they could see until the Indians told them how to cultivate. It's the same thing that happened back then. See, these blackety black niggas, they don't want to tell you this history right here. They don't want to show you this shit right here. They don't want to show you the data, man. But guess what? They whole theology is based off of 19th century studies, because this is how they proven that blacks were Africans were all throughout the world, because you do find the skulls of Africans throughout the whole world. But they use haplogroups to justify some amalgamation mixed group type of motherfuckers. Man, I'm telling y'all, man. This shit is light work right here, man. Man, 10 years ago, man, the nigga was on this shit, man. Yeah, so when we're and then so we're dealing with middle Paleolithic, and then we get to the upper Paleolithic, which was about 25 all the way to, I'll say, about 12,000 or 15,000 BCE. And then we get to the Neolithic period, and then we still have people As I stated before, when you go to the stoves, when you dig up them sites, you dig up them stoves, you can find populations of people where they don't find no residue of no foul animals, man. So, this goddamn dietary law goes past biblical times, bro. This shit go all the way back. The question is, how far does it go back? How far does it go back from niggas eating anything versus the niggas that that had a different type of dietary law, bro? These niggas will never bring this up. Fam, these blackity black niggas, they don't want you to know the data. I'm not lying. That's on everything I love, nigga. Take your ass and do research on them goddamn graves. Do research on them goddamn teeth that they found. Do research on them goddamn stoves that they found. And they're going to show you that somebody was following a dietary law back then. Until you came down and taught niggas how to be civilized. Because we know, nigga, that the motherfucking Canaanites, we go back to 5000 BCE. All that shit, all that Fertile Crescent, all this shit supposed to be quote unquote Africoid people and all that shit. We can see fucking eating anything, nigga. But they found around the same time in the same era, and they want to sit there and say that these people were some mixed ass group of people. See the whole conspiracy, what was the conspiracy was that the Neanderthals was the amalgamated man mixed with everything. But that shit got debunked when they went too deep into their goddamn DNA and they haplogroups, and they found out that the goddamn Neanderthal ain't give them certain type of traits. And so that's why you don't hear about Neanderthals no more, because it's already proven that they were colored people. The white man can't use them no more. You know why the white man used the out of Africa theory? Because they say that the Africans was goddamn monkeys, and when you shave a goddamn monkey, nigga, what color is his goddamn skin, nigga? You stupid ass niggas. You niggas is stupid, man. All of this shit because the white man don't like the universal principles that's given in that goddamn Torah that goes against their motherfucking theology. Come on now. Some motherfucking okay, now let's just deal with this shit right here. Let's say that the Canaanites were a mixed group of people. Let's say that the Phoenicians were a mixed group of people. Let's say that Sumer was a mixed group of people. Let's say that Anatolia was a mixed group of people. You trying to tell me that the original inhabitants of that place ain't give laws to what you would call their offspring? No, you trying to tell me that a mixed group of people came up with these laws at the same time, because you trying to tell me that there wasn't no racism in these places, because the he wasn't having babies by another dark-skinned woman, but yet and still, nigga, it's more colored people on earth than the so-called pale man. This shit don't make no sense, y'all. These niggas is filibustering. These niggas is full of shit, bro. These niggas pushing a propaganda. These niggas under mind control, and they don't even know what the fuck they pushing, man. They don't even get it. These goddamn Europeans are basically trying to tell you that they came down out them goddamn steppers and them goddamn mountains and they brung the goddamn statute laws and commandments to your dumb ass, nigga, cause you was down there a heathen. Instead of you thinking that, hey, some niggas came down and looked at these niggas, but the laws that they had predate the heathenistic ways that the motherfucking, for instance, the Canaanites was living. Now let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Was the dietary laws, statutes, and commandments, does it predate the Canaanite religion? Does it predate the Canaanite religion? You telling me, nigga, the Canaanite religion, nigga, baby sacrificing and all that shit was at the beginning of time? But the statute laws and commandments, that's some shit that was made up way later on. But I thought this shit's supposed to be some universal principles though. But shit, the white man came down and he came up with the universal principles that the goddamn, specifically one of the dietary laws that the fucking Neanderthals was doing way back then. Before the fucking Canaanites was even right there, nigga. Do you get it, audience? Nigga, these niggas trying to tell you, nigga, that that's African land, but they going off the genetics, and the fucking genetics say that, nigga, you came over there, nigga, around 60,000 BCE. Why the fuck is you going off of genetics, but you sitting there trying to say, nigga, that the fucking Israelites, nigga, came over there and stole the land from the Canaanites? Nigga, you stole the land from the fucking Asiatic man, nigga, before at 60,000 BCE, you dumbass niggas. Asian colored people too, bro. These niggas hoodwinked. These niggas bamboozled, my nigga. This white man got this nigga thing. I told you, my nigga, these niggas believe in Genesis 1. These niggas believe in Genesis 2 and these niggas believe in Genesis chapter 2, nigga. God created Adam and Eve, nigga, and they was the first people on earth. These niggas believe in the fucking out Africa theory. But they spitting that rhetoric about dietary, about heathen laws predate moral and dietary laws. These niggas are coons, bro. Straight fucking coons, man. These niggas is coons. Look at the philosophy of these niggas, man. You stole the land from the Asiatic people. Nigga, how was them Asiatic people living before y'all, nigga? Before you Homo sapiens, nigga, came to the fucking Levant, nigga, who was the people there colored, nigga, before you got there, nigga? Nigga, what was they motherfucking practices, nigga? What was they following, nigga? Because you can see a path, nigga, from the motherfucking Neanderthals, nigga, all the way to the Neolithic period, my nigga. Motherfuckers eating sheep, nigga, deer, and oxen, nigga. Stupid. So you dumbass niggas come up in there, nigga, with your pigs, nigga, and eating all the hippopotamuses up in the motherfucking Levant. Yeah, nigga, we got the records, nigga. We know about up in Europe, nigga. You niggas was eating lions and saber-toothed tigers and all that shit. Dumbass niggas. So nigga, you usurp, nigga, a fucking tradition and a religion that was there before you. And wasn't no goddamn white people around, dummy. This is how y'all know, audience, that the motherfucking statute, laws, and commandments, nigga, predate the goddamn Bible, my nigga. I swear to God, man. Look, I will do a video, man, and punch and bring up the motherfucking info. But just Google is your best friend, nigga. Take your ass out there, nigga, and do research on them goddamn bones. Stop fucking with that DNA, bro. This DNA, was given the Enlightenment movement and make these niggas feel blackety black. While the white man sitting back laughing like, yeah, nigga, we picked Africa, nigga, because nigga, y'all was monkeys, nigga, and y'all was white before you turned dark, nigga, according to the out of Africa theory. Man, y'all don't want to fuck with me, man. I'm a bad man, nigga, because I use straight logic, nigga. Trying to come, niggas walking around, nigga, like fucking, like the statute laws and commandments, like this shit just popped up, nigga, in 2000 BC or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, and this is another thing that I trip off these niggas. When we dealing with a time period, man, about, let's say 2000 BC all the way to like 200 AD. These niggas, the white man has brainwashed these niggas to make you think that what no niggas in Turkey, nigga, from 1200 BCE, nigga, to 200 AD. But we got goddamn Muhammad come around, my nigga, and Islam sweeping through the land. And we know the nigga the first goddamn, and then we know Islam, nigga, was founded by black people, my nigga. All up in Morocco, nigga. All up in fucking Spain, nigga. All on the coast of the Mediterranean and all. Where the fuck all these niggas come from? When you niggas sitting there talking about, nigga, see, these niggas got you thinking that the niggas that lived up north, they start looking at the stringy hair, tangly, red, stanking, the foul blood drinking, eating lice, eating motherfucking Becky, nigga, up there, nigga, by the river, nigga, ain't taking a bath, nigga, with dirt all on her, nigga. And the nigga looked at her and said, "Ooh, she bomb." This fucking Enlightenment romance story, my nigga. Again, why the fuck you think that blacks are blacks to this day, my nigga? Because obviously we were attracted to our own goddamn people, you dumbass niggas. Nigga, there's always gonna be that has than these clown coon ass niggas that's fucking with Becky, nigga. You dumbass niggas. You niggas work for these niggas is coons, my nigga. I swear to God, man. This shit is crazy, man. Fucking Neanderthals were living in Asia, according to genetics and out of Africa theory, because you niggas float off this shit, nigga, to try to disprove some motherfucking black Hebrew Israelites with the DNA using this 2000 and upwards DNA to show a fucking amalgamation of people. But your motherfucking research and your DNA also shows, nigga, that somebody was living in the fucking Levant before your punk ass came over there, nigga. And what the fuck religion did you bring over there, nigga? A later one. Because there was already a tradition and a fucking religion before your stupid ass came over there, you dummy. You can go right to the Levant. I'm pretty sure my audience, man, y'all well scholared and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. They tell you about the war between the motherfucking Homo sapiens and the Neanderthals up in the goddamn Levant. Wait a minute, nigga, you got these fucking white Neanderthals living in the Levant, nigga, and they tell you, my nigga, that the climate, nigga, is the same type of climate that it was back then, nigga. Nigga, that motherfucker always been mild, nigga. It always hit 80, 90 and all that, bro. We look, hey, genetics right now, up to date genetics say that people in Israel, nigga, them pale face motherfuckers, they got a high rate of skin cancer out there, nigga. How the fuck, like, man, what the fuck is going on, bro? Man, what's going on, man? All this shit to prove that the Hebrew Israelites wasn't black. God damn. God damn. I don't give a fuck if it was a million goddamn white people and it was only 10,000 black people. Nigga, them damn 10,000 black people, nigga, came up with the motherfucking statute laws and commandments, nigga. You trying to tell me, nigga, that the million white people taught the 10,000 black people, nigga, about the statute laws and commandments. Let's ride down from the mountains, nigga, and teach everybody these statute laws and commandments. Nigga, historians tell you, nigga, that these fucking Indo-Europeans, what you want to call Indo-Europeans, was fucking heathens, nigga. Talking about they riding a horse down the mountains, nigga, with some fucking statute laws and commandments, nigga. Where they come from, nigga? Where the statute laws and commandments come from? You dork dweeb ass niggas. Man. So shit, man, nigga, I'm just trying to put some things on y'all mind, man. Like, bro, be rational, man. Like, open your mind, man, and stop being so goddamn biased, my nigga. Fucking open your eyes, my nigga. Man, the first people that blacks was amalgamating with and having babies by wasn't no goddamn Europe pale face nigga. They were having babies by Asians, you dumbass niggas. Nigga, how long was that, nigga? But these niggas with the out of Africa theory talking about, nigga, they invented the motherfucking Hindu people. So then now when we see Sumer, Assyrian, Asher, Elamites, Moabites, and we see all these goddamn Hindu people on that goddamn wall, you know what they fucking around and say? They sit there and say, nigga, them some motherfucking Arabian people. They trying to people TE and all that shit, bro. That's crazy, man. The whole haplogroup is fucked up. Let me tell you when the R1 came up in India. That shit came at the time of Alexander the Great, bro. That's when the R1 came down in them places, bro. The fuck out of here, man. Bro, war back then, you kill all the males and run up in the women, bro. But you not gonna kill every male, man. And you ain't gonna get the fuck every woman, man. Damn, we still gonna thrive, bro. Like, these niggas is ridiculous, bro. Straight up ridiculous, man. Yeah, man, just trying to get some shit off my mind, man. This shit is bullshit, bro. I'm ready for the smoke. Any one of them, my nigga, because these niggas is not like I'm telling you, like I'm telling y'all, man. Do the research on the skeletons. Fuck the DNA, man. Because when you go into them skeletons, when you study them elbows, when you study them jaws, when you study them cheekbones, when you study them eye sockets, man, when you study the cranium, the keels on the head, when you study the spine, man, you're gonna see, bro, like, bro, they got skulls, man, from 2nd century BCE, 1st century BCE, all that, bro. They finding black people in Turkey. They finding them in these places. So guess what? You find one, you find two. That's not enough evidence to make you think that we was running that bitch. The white man got these niggas thinking that we wasn't running Turkey. Man, we all got killed, man. We wasn't running Turkey, man. We wasn't running that. That's the home of the goddamn Becky. That's the home of the Becky, nigga. Wasn't What no colored people living up there? What the fuck you talking about? Nigga Cheddar Man, nigga. Grimaldi Man. What is you talking about, nigga? Oh, every time they saw a light-skinned person, they looked at the person they colored like, bitch, get up out of here, nigga. I want that light-skinned motherfucker right there. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. And then by the time first century came around, nigga, wasn't no more blacks up in Turkey no more. These niggas try to make you think, nigga, 500 AD wasn't no blacks up. The damn man got over these dumbass niggas, man. My God, bro, that shit is fucking crazy, man. You niggas stop being sellouts. Stop hating on the goddamn Torah, nigga. Them damn Hebrew Israelites, nigga, them niggas was colored, man. You can't get past it, bro. They living in the Levant, nigga. Oh, it did. Here go another dagger right here. You mean to tell me on them Egyptian walls, when you see them sashes and them amarus and all that shit, do you notice that them people ain't got on no clothes? So now you trying to tell me that some white people were walking through the Levant with no goddamn clothes on, nigga? But guess what? Look at the faces, my nigga. And the faces don't look black. But we know they goddamn body couldn't walk around like that, nigga. Because guess what? You see these motherfucking mixed Arabs right now that still got that R1 up in they motherfucking ass. How they dressed out there? Ain't they turbaned up, nigga? No, if you notice that, audience, notice that, people, look on them walls, man. And you see them captives on them walls, and they ain't got on no clothes. They in 90, 100 degree weather every day like that? And you telling me that they were white? Oh my God, bro. See, these niggas don't use logic, man, because they pushing a PowerPoint so goddamn hard, man, that's developed by the goddamn man that motherfucker got them brainwashed and hoodwinked, man. I told you, man, the way that they depicted people back then, they made them look just like them, man. They weren't showing different type of people and all that. I mean, I can see the Egyptian walls. They showing you the Nubians and all that stuff. But when they dealing with the Asiatic man, you grabbing some captives that ain't got on no clothes. You mean to tell me they walking around every goddamn day up in the goddamn Levant, 90, 100 degree weather, no skin, excuse me, mild as a motherfucker out there, and they ain't drop dead. But when you see the pictures on the wall, they look different. Wait, look like them, but being naked, walking we shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Use your goddamn brains, bro. Yeah, man, so I don't want to be too long-winded, man, but, man, they don't want this smoke, man. Like, man, I get this shit on GP, man. I've been doing this shit, nigga. Been a motherfucker. I ain't gonna even get into that, man. I've been doing this for over 20 years, bro. It's light work, man. So, man, I just want to throw something on y'all mind, man. Just some thoughts, man, just running across, man. So, you know, I advise y'all, man, get up out of that DNA, man, and start doing that research on them bones, man. Do research on them skeletons, man. They available. They got them, man. It's gonna tell you the research was already done in the 19th century. It was already done. They already separated the races. They already knew who was who. Why is you going to the DNA when the evidence is the skulls right there? Because it's a hate propaganda. These blackity black niggas don't want you to know. They don't want you to do the research. They don't want you to study them skeletons, because you're gonna see a different type of black man. Because we all know that out of Africa theory shit is fake as fuck. That shit is fake, bro. And it's all a propaganda scheme. And the apostolic fathers and all the European and Enlightenment movement, they all agree to have a biblical understanding of Genesis chapter 1 and make it synonymous with Genesis chapter 2 with Adam and Eve, first people on earth. You gotta have, they needed to have that theory be pushed. Two people, everybody come from the two people. These niggas ain't doing nothing but pushing their goddamn agenda to this day. Now, just imagine, man, you just find out, man, that like, damn, like, it was straight some negroid looking people that was produced at the same time, at the beginning of time, on the other side of the goddamn world. You'd be like, blow your mind. But you can see them. The Papua New Guineans. You can see the dark-skinned people, bro. All that haplogroup shit, that shit is bullshit, man. That's bullshit, bro. Trying to tell me some goddamn Africans, nigga, migrated, nigga. Like we gonna dip out of Africa. And my nigga within what the fuck, nigga, 90,000, nigga, to 40,000 BCE, nigga. Nigga, we step an inch every century. We step an inch. Now we in New Mexico. Step another inch. Now we in Texas. Step another inch. Now we down there. Nigga, God gonna put everybody in one place and have this big ass, massive ass earth, nigga, uninhabited. And then somebody had to spread out, nigga, to fucking, nigga, populate the whole goddamn world. Get the fuck out of here, man. My God, bro. And I'll give your ass another dagger, nigga. This lets you know that Asians, nigga, the other black man, nigga, had the motherfucking dietary laws and the moral laws, nigga. If you live in a goddamn place, nigga, where ain't nothing but herbs and spices around your ass, nigga, are you gonna leave up out your motherfucking land? Nigga, the Fertile Crescent, nigga, is full of garlic and herbs and spices, nigga. It's been like that, man. Don't go Southeast Asia, bro. Come on now. Nigga, who got her blessed? What he blessed that place? The place that turned into a desert? Nigga, why the goddamn Fertile Crescent stayed the Fertile Crescent, nigga, in Southeast Asia, nigga, is one of the greenest fucking places on the face of this planet, nigga? And you trying to tell me everybody came from there? The fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. We know the archaeology, man. We know the digs, homeboy. They didn't dug deep up in Africa, bro. They like, nigga, they can even go down to, nigga, where there was vegetation and all that. Hey, out of Africa theory tell you, nigga, y'all niggas had fucking forests, nigga. Woodland forest, nigga. But Southeast Asia around the same time, nigga, was green as a motherfucker, nigga. Fuck the first man on the side, nigga, with don't nothing grow, nigga, and everything on the other side of the earth, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Debunking you niggas, nigga. Yeah, man, so let me wrap this shit up, man. Let me wrap this up, man. Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. Love, peace, and hair grease, man. Man, we out here doing the work, nigga. These niggas be talking this blackety black ass shit, nigga. These niggas ain't out here putting no work in, nigga. Tell these niggas turn on their goddamn videos, nigga, and show them feeding some motherfucking homeless, nigga. Tell them niggas turn on their goddamn video, nigga, and show them talking to a little kid, healing his ass, nigga. OG nigga talking to a little BG, nigga, telling them what he's supposed to do in life, nigga. These fake ass niggas, man. These niggas, everybody want clout, man. YouTube clout, my nigga. It's crazy. Yeah, so to all the little boys and girls out there, man, keep the statute laws and commandments. These were a group of black people who separated from the rest of the black people and went back to the ancient traditions of a religion that predate these bastards before they even came to the Levant, nigga. So all we doing is following the original, the original religion at the dawn of man, before these heathens came over, nigga, and killed and ate all the hippopotamuses and the alligators off the coast of the Levant. Oh, you fucking heathens. Yeah, man. So, man, I thank y'all, man, for tuning in, man, to Adams Raw LA Ghetto Time News Channel. Love y'all, man. Show and prove out there. Don't just be walking around, nigga, talking that fake ass, we need to build and we need to help and all that stuff. Nigga, turn on your camera, nigga, and show us the work, nigga. So, with that, love, peace, and hair grease. Signing off.